And good evening, sports fans. Welcome to tonight's presentation of UPSL Soccer presented by Vetter Media. My name is John Reno, and tonight we're bringing you a marquee matchup in the UPSL Premier SoCal South Division. First and second place going at it. City SC San Diego hosting first place East Lake Soccer. Both teams coming in tonight with identical records, 6 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Both with 19 points, both with the same goal differential, 19 plus 19 goal differential. But East Lake has scored more goals, 31 to City SC's 28, thus giving them the division lead right now. This is their first meeting this season in the spring 2024 season. And we're just moments away from getting underway. Coming to you live from Aviara Community Park in Carlsbad, California. And there you see the latest 5 there. City SC with a 1 loss sandwiched in between 2 wins on either side, bookends, and then last 5 for East Lake, 4 wins and a draw. Again, like I said, it's probably one of the better matchups of the weekend for the UPSL and perhaps maybe the spring 2024 season. And East Lake just picking up where they left off last season. They made the Nationals and made it to the round of 16 in the national tournament for the fall 2023 season, where they fell to eventual champion Cariaco FC 2-1 in their round of 16. Just waiting for the opening ceremonies here, and we hope you all are enjoying your holiday weekend so far, Memorial Day weekend. And while you enjoy your cookouts and other outdoor activities and parties, you take a moment to reflect of those who sacrificed their lives so that we may all enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy here in this country. And wish you a safe and pleasant Memorial Day weekend. All right, so we're going to start the walkout here, and we'll just sit back, take a short break, and wait for the national anthem. We'll be right back with you. And that's our anthem, and we're just moments away here. It's like a nice evening for soccer. It'll be the home team, City SC, in the white kits, going from right to left on your screen to start this first half. And the visitors, East Lake Soccer in the black and white, going from left to right on your screen. Obviously goes without saying, an important matchup for both clubs, with first place at stake tonight in the SoCal South Division. And just waiting for City to break their huddle. And yeah, we'll get this match underway, folks. Will be Eastlake kicking off. And the referee gives the go-ahead. We are underway. Watching UPSL Premier Soccer, the SoCal South Division action, live on Veteran Media. And it is Eastlake bring up past midfield, but they have to retreat just a bit due to some pressure. Bad touch on that pass there, and Eastlake or City will take over, but they lose it back to Eastlake. Eastlake passing it past midfield, and once again pressure from City causes them to retreat. They'll switch up and go over to the far side and try and bring it up that way. At center circle. Once more, Eastlake looking for an opening now across midfield, finally, along that far side. Now drawing it back now once more, back up to center circle. Now over to the near side. Eastlake moving into the middle. Eastlake move around his man in the middle and right outside the 18 now. Nice pass. And in the 18, but offside. That'll be a free kick for the home squad. So Eastlake with their colorful black and white jerseys make it a little difficult to see those numbers. And rosters and formations not given until right at the start of the broadcast. We'll work those in when we can. Now Eastlake on the near side. Dropping back to the fence now. On the right wing, near the touch. Now chip into the box. No one there after Eastlake headed up in the air by City, and again by City. Now lobbied up in the air. Or volleyed rather, and cleared out, and Eastlake will reset. Eastlake looking to return to the national tournament for the spring season. As I mentioned earlier, they made it to the fall tourney, to the round of 16. So we're in the early stages, just past the third minute. And it's been Eastlake Soccer in control as far as possession goes. As I say that, City comes up with a steal, now across midfield. Oh, nice pass, but a little too far. And it's going to go back to the goalkeeper. for Eastlake. Jose Torres. There's a long pass past midfield. 50-50 ball is going to be kicked out of bounds on the far touch. It'll be throw for Eastlake. Both teams have potent offenses. So would not be surprised to see a few goals put up by both squads tonight. There here comes City on a counter. And we get a foul. And City. Dispossessed. Eastlake across midfield. And they'll draw back and reset. Now slowly crossing midfield. Eastlake showing a lot of patience. Now along the far side. Now in the middle, right outside the 18. Will give and go. Stopped by the defense, but they get it back now. Right outside. Still working in the box. And once more passes deflected by the defense. But Eastlake still in control. They're looking for an offside. And they get it. Now Eastlake trying to work their way back in. Now into the far corner. Kept it in play, but it's going to go off defender and out for corner. First corner of the match. Go to Eastlake. So we'll see what Eastlake can do with this set piece here. In the box and up in the air, and we'll get a whistle. We'll turn it over to City. So Eastlake not able to take advantage of that corner. And the keeper for City SC quickly gets into play. And too quick for the referee, so we'll line it up and do it again. So I'll just send it over to the other side. Now pressure by Eastlake. And it'll be a throw here for Eastlake. So still very early in the match. No team yet to really get a shot on frame yet. But Eastlake has been dominating their time of possession so far. Now switch out in City trying to come out. And we get a whistle right at midfield. Free kick for Eastlake. And nice takeaway by City, but pass is intercepted right at midfield, so Eastlake will come right back down. Now on the far side. Trying to dribble past his man. Gets around him. And pass cross into the box is headed up and out by the defense and headed once more by City. But Eastlake once more regain control along the far touch. And they'll switch it up. Now past the center circle midfield. Nice steal by City. And here's a chance for City in the box. And we get a whistle and presumably offside here. And we have a Eastlake player crouching down. Looks like the referee's going to go over and check on him. But a chance for City SC winds up being called back. And so we'll wait for the free kick for Eastlake. Over on the far side. Or he was just waiting to give the ball back to, oh, there we go. They drop it back to the keeper and he'll get it into play. Now just walking up. Now here comes the pressure. And there's a long pass over the far side. Handled nicely. And Eastlake, there's a shot from distance. It's high, way above the crossbar. Take another look. Nice move getting around one man. And right-footed strike just got too much air on it. And it's up and over the top bar for a goal kick. Again, first meeting of these two in the fall spring 2024 season. First and second place teams going at it. First place at stake. A big kick, 50-50 ball winds up on the pitch. It's going to be taken by, well, we get a whistle here. A foul on City, so it'll be free kick for Eastlake. So while Eastlake really not able to get much going offensively here in the early going, they have not yielded really any great scoring opportunities to Eastlake so far. So free kick right outside center circle midfield, and I'll just simply pass it over and instead of electing to send it long. Eastlake showing a lot of patience so far. There's a nice pass to a man in space. Now he draws a crowd trying to work his way in. And he's able to track it down and get it passed off. Finds open man here on the near side. Now they're sending it back in the middle. Eastlake. Fine job with the pass. There was a tip in, but a little too hard. And the goalkeeper for City able to come out and grab that one. So it was the right idea, just a little bit too far. That was a nice looking give and go. That was a 50-50 ball headed up by Eastlake and headed forward twice by City. Now City sent it over the far side. Here's the opportunity for City now. Right outside the 18 on the far side. Has two men on him. Draws it back, and City will have to reset. Now, long pass attempt was blocked at the point of origin, and we get a whistle here. take another look at that foul. So it'll be free kick for City here. We're past the 14th minute. 0-0 is our score. UPSL Premier SoCal South Division action coming tonight. A ball in the box and kicked out by the defense. But sent back into the far corner, handled. And he draws the crowd 2 men on him. Nice pass over and chip in. It's a little high, but kept in play by City. Now along the near touch, and it's going to go off of East Lake. No, they're going to say it's off of City, so East Lake will get a throw deep in their defensive third. Now volleyed high up in the air, headed forward by City. Here's a chance for City, and oh, huh. You get a whistle there. So once more, potential opportunity for City, called down by the refs. And now here come East Lake past midfield. A little too far. It's going to trickle down to the City goalkeeper. And he has to get rid of it. He has pressure from East Lake. And ball out of play, so we'll get a throw here on the far side. So East Lake not giving City much of anything to work with so far offensively. As they continue to hold the advantage with possession. But he've yet to find a quality shot on goal. Now in the middle, East Lake takes a shot from distance, and that's going to be over the top bar, way high and out. So it'll be a goal kick. And pass intercepted and now taken by East Lake. They'll send it back to midfield and reset once more. Now we'll try the left side, far side. Pass intercepted briefly by City, but East Lake still in possession now. Chip into the box and volleyed, but high, and it's going to go out of play. Goalkeeper out of the goal to try and track that down, not able to get to it. But the volley from East Lake was high and out of play, so goal kick. He's going to send this one long. Booming kick past midfield, 50-50 ball headed forward by City, but taken by East Lake. Right at midfield. And nice play to get that ball back by East Lake, but City now at midfield, trying to get something going here in the early going. Man down, going to be foul on East Lake. Bit of a hard challenge there, but no yellow. Here comes City on the near side. And that ball goes out. And they're going to say it's off of City. So we'll get a throw here for East Lake. At the 19th minute, oh, pass is stolen. But once more, East Lake quick to the ball to take it away. Really not giving City any breathing room so far tonight. Now East Lake trying to work their way down. Over on the far side, at the corner of the box, has 2 men to get around. And pass in the box, but it's going to be deflected out by the defense. And now ball forward at midfield to try and get this relief from the pressure here that East Lake has been putting. So East Lake has been getting some nice pressure and penetration, but again, not able to get a good shot off on frame. And City's been doing a great job on defense so far. But how long City could sustain this remains to be seen. Now is a chip in the box, and we get a whistle here. So it'll be a free kick for City. And they'll try to work it up, bring it up here. And now East Lake on that far side, or City rather, all out of play, so we throw here. Trying to get something going, because we're almost 21 minutes in. And City is really yet to establish any attack, let alone a sustained attack. Ball in, right outside the box, tipped over and volleyed up and out by East Lake to midfield. And it's going to trickle back to the goalkeeper's way out of the goal here. Play it. And there's a long, long pass. And keeping in play, number 17, but we get a whistle. So I'm going to say it was out. So a quick throw by East Lake in their defensive third. Now they'll send it back to Torres, the keeper for East Lake. Now no pressure by City right now. As East Lake's just walking up. Now there's a long pass. And booted up high in the air by the defense. And headed forward, but right into the chest of East Lake player. Now they're going to set it in the corner here on the near side. Yes, time now. Pass attempt is off the shin of the defense and out of play, so we're going to have a corner. Second corner of the match. And second corner for East Lake. Coming here past the 22nd minute. And I'll just knock it into play. Now there's a shot towards the goal, but no one was there for East Lake and cleared out by the defense. And again, East Lake looking quicker to the ball this half. Now the East Lake keeper way out of the goal. Now here comes a little bit of pressure. And it's handled. And shot in. Pass in on the far side. East Lake trying to get around his man. Now pass in the middle. Looking for somewhere to go. Now splits the defense. Moving into the box and is dispossessed, poked away nicely by City. Now there's a long pass. City 14 streaming down there, but a little too far for him. It's going to go to Torres, the keeper. He's going to punch it up ahead.
Eastlake. Now right around midfield. Again, showing lots of patience. Letting their passing game work for them tonight so far. Now sent up ahead past midfield by City, but no one there. Eastlake will take over once more. So City look content to concede Eastlake the midfield so far. Really not challenging much or putting much pressure on them. And instead tightening the defense once they get in closer. Now right outside the box is Eastlake. Pass attempt in is chipped out. And now cleared out at midfield. And Eastlake will go retrieve it. There's a challenge trying to take the ball away as number 16, and there's a foul. And ball put in play a little bit too quick here. Take another look at that foul. Referee having a little chat with number 16 there. The player who committed that foul. So Eastlake really just dominating possession here in this first half, but cannot get through Eastlake defense. Hovering around right outside the box, now into the box, and it's going to be cleared away by number 7. He's in his own corner now. Heel kick out too, and now finally trying to break out and out of play, and it's going to be a throw here for Eastlake. So pressure, nice back checking for Eastlake. They win a throw here on the far side. And ball winds up out of play on the far side once more. So both teams can score and score a lot. But so far, 28 minutes in and still looking for our first shot on goal here. Several attempts have been high by Eastlake. Big throw in the box and headed out, but Eastlake still in control. And once more, right outside the box and sent in. It's going to be wide and wide on the left side of the goal and going to be handled by the keeper for City. And he'll roll it out, and here comes pressure by Eastlake. Good pressure by Eastlake. Here's a chance. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that exchange. And once more, Eastlake quick to get to the man on the ball, but just a little too zealous that time. And there's a pass that's going to be too far. Or maybe even offside on that play. It looks like a pleasant evening here in Carlsbad. Maybe a little windy. You can see the flags in the corner waving a good bit, so a little bit of wind to deal with. But it looks like it's manageable. Now City trying to take that away at midfield, but Eastlake wins it again. There's a long pass on the far side. It's going to be a hard clear by the defense. Number 4 just blasted that out of play. So it's going to be a throw on along the side for Eastlake. right, nice steal by City. Now trying to charge up midfield. There's a nice pass. And now here's a chance for number 14 along the near touch, trying to work his way in the box now. Dishes back to number 16. 16 is going to take a pass into the box, and it's going to be grabbed out of the air by Torres. Torres gets it up quickly. Now on the far side, Eastlake past midfield. And nice move around number 16. Broke his ankles a bit on that play. Now Eastlake passing right outside the box, and there's a shot attempt, and it's going to go to the keeper. He has to dive and grab that. We'll take another look. Looks like the ball was deflected as that shot was coming in. But nice play by the keeper to get his hands on that one. Now Eastlake threatening once more. In the box, the ball was sent, and once more City able to push him out for the time being, but Eastlake still in control. And now Eastlake looking for a hard clear. And they're going to let it roll to Torres. Torres quickly gets it into play. Now Eastlake just, I know I've said a lot this half so far, but just dominating possession here. And not allowing the City to get any sort of attack going. But again, to City's credit, their defense, once they get in close, their defense really tightens up. And really not allowing a great shot. And that's been the story of the half so far. And there's pressure by Eastlake. Keep ready to get rid of it now. Volleyed up. Eastlake takes over. Nice stop and turn. The passing game has been looking really good so far this half for Eastlake. Doing a good job of finding players in space. But City are closing quickly though, especially when they get close in around the 18. Now outside the 18 once more is Eastlake. They're going to have to switch it up, and a little bit of a hard touch now. City trying to charge up down to number 14 on the near side, trying to work around his man. And ball is poked away briefly, but he gets it back. And we get a foul. Number 16 goes down. We'll take another look. There's a bit of a hard challenge there, hard tackle. So we'll get a free kick for City here in the 33rd minute. Number 5 will take this. So he's setting up to put this one into the box into the 6 and punched up high in the air by the keeper and headed towards the goal. Looks like it's going to go wide and not able to handle it and goes out of play. So a bit of a mistake there by Torres is going to give City a chance here with a corner. The result of, Torres punched that ball way high in the air and was headed towards the goal by City. And it looked like Torres had it briefly, but it ended up letting it get out of bounds, and then we'll get a corner. And it's headed out by Eastlake, so we'll get a corner on the other side now, on the far side. So City SC San Diego offense really not able to get on track yet so far this half. We're going to have two corners back to back. Let's see what they can do with this one. It'll be a right-footed strike here, a inside-out swing, and punch once more up in the air. And we're going to get a whistle. So the city not able to take advantage of two in quick succession corner kicks. And Eastlake will try and bring it out of their side of the field here. Now seeing a little bit of pressure from City. Now here's a chance for Eastlake along the near side, trying to get around his man. Oh, nice play by the defense to take that ball away. Great play by the defense there. And he's going to send it forward right at midfield. Now City. Let's see if they can get something going here. See if their offense is starting to waken up a bit as we're starting to get late in the half, past the 35th minute. And there's a push from behind, but no call. Looked like there was a push in the back there as a City player went down, but play on Eastlake in possession along the far side. And they'll reset back to midfield. In case you're just joining us late, you're watching UPSL Premier Soccer, the SoCal South Division. Marquee matchup tonight. One of the marquee matchups of the weekend, this Memorial Day weekend. The first and second place teams going at it, and we are locked up at 0-0. But he's like trying to do something about that before in the half, and Eastlake player goes down. If he takes the shot, it's going to go out. Wide of the goal on the left side for goal kick. No foul on that play. Now Eastlake showing some pressure, forcing the issue. But City able to handle. There's a big boot past midfield, 50-50 ball, going to be taken by City. Along that far side, pass is going to be intercepted by Eastlake. And he's going to drop it back to the keeper, Torres. Eastlake bringing up there is a long pass attempt, but no one there, but the City player is going to take that and drop it back to the defense, and once more pressure by Eastlake, and able to eventually handle it is City, but still City having trouble trying, and there's a foul. So Eastlake being very aggressive on the pressure, as they've shown, getting to that ball, getting to that man on the ball, to a man. Now Eastlake splits those two forwards nicely, and there's a long pass attempt, but it's going to be cleared away by number 5 for City. Quick throw in by Eastlake. And now in the middle, trying to move into the 18, does take a left-footed shot, and it's off the hands of the City keeper. He had to dive to his right there to make the save there, so good stop by the City keeper. And gave a bit of a rebound, but ended up strictly out of play. So now City able to take that ball away. More trying to get past midfield, and there's a foul as both players go down. You can see just a high kick there, just really no attempt to go for the ball there. Eastlake player, but they shake hands, so everything's okay. And that's the captain for Eastlake, and the referee's explaining to him, can't do that. So ball along the near side. And Eastlake at center circle. Now crossing midfield. And so number 6 an attempt to take that ball away. It's a pushing it out of play on the far side. So it'll be a throw here for Eastlake. Getting late in the half. We're past the 40th minute mark. Still 0-0. And you would have to say it has been Eastlake's half to this point. Playing the possession game. But it's been City's defense, which has been the star for City so far this match, and looking for a handball, inadvertent. So play on. And the ball's going to go out of play here on the near side. We got East Lake player down, sitting on the pitch right now. It looks like he's okay. He's up. So ball in right at midfield. Now East Lake trying to see if they can get on the board here before half. Ball's poked away. They'll chase it down. Now on the far side. Down in the corner. And cross path attempt was blocked out of play, so looks like we're going to get corner here on the far side for East Lake. This will be corner number 3. Be a right-footed swing into the box and headed up and over. As we'll take another look. So good position, but just not able to get a good header on it. It's a big goal kick for for City. As we are approaching the 43rd minute. So 2 minutes of left in regulation. Haven't had any major stoppage of the play, so I don't think we'll get a whole lot of stoppage time. Or shouldn't anyway. And now defense for Eastlake's just going to let that roll past the back touchline for a goal kick. So Jose Torres, goalkeeper for Eastlake. Puts it in play. And Eastlake, time for another rush here, but they'll back it up and we'll try the other side. Now a big switch over near midfield on the far side, cross midfield now, and pass forward and intercepted and sent out along the far touch, kept in by Eastlake. Eastlake working it in the middle. And again, that's swarming defense. Once they get near that box, They really put the clamps on. The city defense does. And now right outside the 18, shot and booted out by City. And headed for now City past midfield. Trying to get something going here late in the half. Pass in, and I think he's on side number 14. And Torres comes running out of the goal, gets his hands on it just enough. So we'll go in for a throw in and a quick throw in by City. So a great chance for City there late in the half. And Torres did a great job cutting that out. And there is the halftime. So that is it, folks. 0-0 is the halftime score. Take a look at some of the highlights. You see that one play where it's punched out and headed toward the goal and not handled by the keeper, resulted in a corner kick. And here's a diving stop by the keeper for City. And last corner in, headed up and out. And here's that last chance that we just saw for City. And you see Torres coming out, able to get his hands on that one. The result in a throw in, but that will do it. We're going to step away for halftime, but you are watching UPSL Premier Division soccer action, the SoCal South Division play, the first and second place teams, City SC and Eastlake Soccer FC, 0-0. And we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back to bring you the second half. Don't go away, folks.
The recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in! That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran. Malcolm on the right side, the shot and the goal. The recovery, once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in! That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran. Malcolm on the right side, the shot and the goal.
collection with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That quarterback guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Welcome to the right side. The shot and the goal. Martin, equal collection with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That quarterback guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Welcome to the right side. The shot and the goal. Martin, equal collection with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That quarterback guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Welcome to the right side. The shot and the goal. Martin, equal collection with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That quarterback guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Welcome to the right side. The shot and the goal. collection with the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
It's that motor guy Fran who cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Welcome to the right side. The shot and the goal. Martin, in collection with the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
It's that motor guy Fran who cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Welcome to the right side. The shot and the goal. Martin, in collection with the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
It's that motor guy Fran who cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Welcome to the right side. The shot and the goal.
And welcome back, sports fans, the UPSL Premier Soccer SoCal South Division action here on this Memorial Day weekend. Brought to you by Veteran Media. My name is John Reno, getting ready for the second half here with City SC San Diego hosting Eastlake Soccer. First place at stake tonight. First and second place teams going at it this evening. Both coming in this spring 2024 season with identical records. Near identical statistics. The only thing that's separating them is that Eastlake has scored a few more goals than City. But we've seen a scoreless first half with Eastlake pretty much dominating possession for most of that half. With City finally getting a chance here late, right before the whistle. We'll see what Coach Malone might have for his team to try and get their offense, their attack on track here. as we're about to get the second half underway. City SC, they are in the all white. They'll be going from left to right on your screen for this half, and East Lake Soccer, the visitors, in the black and white jerseys, they'll be going from right to left on your screen. Hope everyone is enjoying the Memorial Day weekend so far. For a lot of people, maybe just getting underway. It is Saturday. And hope you all have a pleasant and safe Memorial Day weekend. So we'll be City kicking off here. And the man you see at the bottom of your screen jumping up the Herman Sierra, they'll be looking towards that man to maybe try and get City going here. He's the top goal scorer for his team this season with 10 goals so far. So we'll be certainly looking at him to try and get things going. And right off the bat, City threatening here right outside the box. On the far side now. Trying to weed their way in. Now in the 18 and crossover, but no one there for City. Is going to be chipped away easily by the defense. So we're going to corner for City. So right away, City able to get some pressure going. And they'll get a corner kick on the near side. Their third of the match. That'll be Sierra doing the honors in and headed towards the goal and headed up and volleyed up and out by East Lake. And sent back in and headed forward once more by City. Now East Lake booted up high, 50-50 ball, hits the pitch and headed back towards the goalkeeper for City. And ball forward, 50-50 ball headed forward by East Lake. Past midfield. Now winds up with the turf. City's going to take it. They're going to drop back once more to the keeper. And ball at midfield is going to be taken by East Lake. They're going to send it back in high and wide. Out of play. This will be a throw. Number Korlov send this in to Sierra. Sierra has it. He has got 2 men on him. Nice draw. Able to get around him and poke it through. But it's sent right back in by East Lake. Now here's a chance for East Lake. He's onside. And ball is headed out by City, but East Lake still in control. Now they dish it off and looking for an offside once more. And there's a shot and a save. And it's going to be cleared out by Boychuk. So the keeper was calling for an offside, but ended up having to make a save on the ball. Now Sierra for City on the near side, moving into the middle. Draws a couple men. He's going to dish it off. Sends it over to Rowley. Rowley to Rosa. Back to Rowley. Chip in. Now here's a chance, and Sierra is going to take a shot, and it's stopped. But still in the box end, we get a whistle now. We'll take another look. Here's the play before. A nice save. And then on the other end, City had a chance, but were turned away. And now dragged from behind. It's an East Lake player. put it in, and that was Reyes, Adrian Reyes, number 11, couldn't quite handle that. It's going to go out of play for throw for City on the near side. So a much better start to the second half for City SC San Diego than the first half. Able to get a couple pressures early here, something they really weren't able to do much at all in the first half. As Eastlake just dominated the possession time. But the defense for City's been stellar this evening. So it's been a well-played match so far. Both teams really not giving an inch. Offense for Eastlake, defense for City. Now Sierra has it. He's going to chip it in. Now right outside the box, but it's going to be taken away by Eastlake. Now here comes Eastlake past midfield along the far side. Now approaching the 18. Looked to take a cross in, was blocked at the point of origin. Now chipped into the box and booted up in the air high. But it's going to be kept in on the far side by Eastlake. Eastlake showing that passing game that they displayed in the first half, and they move it in right outside the 18. Now they dish it off. Now on the left side, inside the 8 box, chips it up and not able to get a head on it, but trying to turn and get a shot off, and it's going to be deflected and kept in, but out it goes over the touchline on the far side. So they're going to turn it over to City. So ball in. On that far side, Eastlake. On the ball, they'll drop back to midfield. Right outside center circle. That's Rosa giving pressure. Number 6 now coming into the middle is Eastlake. They send it over to the near side. It's like Reyes. On the ball, those numbers on those jerseys, not easy to read, folks. And ball is poked away momentarily, but corralled by Eastlake, still on the ball. Now they work it in, trying to get behind that back line, not able to. But they're going to win the ball back. Eastlake, they've been tenacious. At this time of possession, just not wanting to give the ball up. And we get a foul, push from behind, and they'll quickly, too quick for the referee, they'll back it up and do it again. A little anxious, Eastlake. As they've not seen the fruits of their labor come to fruition yet. Oh, there's Reyes. Boots, it's going to go out of play. So goal kick for City. As we just passed the 53rd minute mark, still looking for our first goal of the evening. And these two teams, they've scored a lot of goals so far this season, but that has not been the case this evening so far. 50-50 balls can be taken, well, momentarily taken by Eastlake. Now they end up losing control. That's Rowley with it. He's going to drop it back to his keeper. That gets moved forward near midfield. Going to dish it off to Sierra on the near side. And Sierra's going to cross it way over. Nice cross over on the far side. And handled right outside the corner of the 18, trying to work his way in, but he had two men try and get through, not able to. It's poked away, and Eastlake trying to come away with it. But pressure now by City. Pressure that they didn't utilize much of in the first half. But Eastlake is going to come away with it past midfield. A little errant pass. And City's going to take over. And it looks like we have a substitution before play in the first half, number 40. He was not out there in the first half. And I'll get a name for you when I can. If I can. Eastlake at midfield. Drawing a little bit of attention now, moving in. Pass is made. Yep, methodical, quick passes here by Eastlake. They still have not been able to, once they get close to the 18. And there's a cross, and just missing it was Eastlake. We'll take another look. And beautiful pass, but just not able to get his foot on it. And again, those jerseys make it really hard to see the numbers. So early chance for Eastlake. There's Sierra. Nice hard shot. It goes in the goal. Sierra, number 11, takes a nice hard shot that Torres was not able to handle off his hands and into the near corner. We'll take another look. As Sierra just sees an opening, he's just going to take that shot. Nice, a little bit of curve on it. And Torres just not able to handle it. So 1-0 now. So City SC is the first team to break through after not having really much of anything going for them at all right on offense in the first half. Start the second half much better and finally break through here in the 56th minute. We'll see how Eastlake responds. So as I mentioned earlier at the start of the half that they were going to look to Sierra to get something going for City, and he delivered. What a nice hard shot. So Eastlake just, they just have to keep playing their game. They don't have to panic. They've had possession on their side the whole match. And there's still plenty of soccer left to play. And ball out of play, I think that should go towards the throw for Eastlake, deep in the defensive third of City. And we'll go ahead and do it again. It goes off number 4, Korlov. So we'll have a corner on the near side, or on the near side, left side. I believe it's corner number 4 for Eastlake. They'll just put it into play right outside the box and chip in and trying to get a head on it and up in the air. And Korlov has it. He turns and fires, but it's going to be kept in by Eastlake now. Pass back in the box again, cleared out once more. Now at midfield. Here comes Eastlake again. And that looks like Reyes with it. Over to Hyde, it looks like. That's number 12. That's Mr. Hyde. Don't know if there's any Mr. Jekyll on Eastlake. Take another look at this goal. Again, they just left some space. You can't give Sierra a good look like that. And he makes him pay. So goal kick for City. And looks like maybe we might be getting a substitution with the way we're waiting for the goal kick. Possible substitution. We'll see. But 50-50 ball near midfield is going to be headed forward by Hyde for Eastlake, and ball's going to trickle out of play on the near side. This will be a throw for the home team. Ball in, headed out. And we'll do this again, this time a little further up the line for City, as they'll throw it in again. Big throw past midfield, looking for Sierra. He can't handle it. And we'll get a throw the other way for Eastlake. Some spectators along the sideline enjoying this soccer match on what looks like a pleasant California evening. Big throw in. And booted up and out by City. So City being forced to play defense for most of the match. Finally take advantage of one of the few opportunities that they had, and they grab a 1-0 lead. Now in the box is Eastlake, and pass was in, but the shot went over the top bar for a goal kick. So that was Hyde able to deliver it out in front, but just not able to get a shot on frame as Eastlake still have another goal kick for City as we are past the 60th minute now. Still plenty of time for Eastlake. First place at stake here. If this score holds up, City will overtake Eastlake for first place in the SoCal South Division here in the UPSL Premier League, the largest semi-pro league in the United States, the UPSL. Now quickly into play and sending it long. And now nice shield there by the defense to let that ball go out for goal kick for Eastlake. Torres will set it down and put it out to his defense. There's a little pressure by Sierra, and once more, there's some more pressure. They're trying to get Eastlake to cough up the ball, but they're able to handle it and get it past midfield nicely. Now along the far side, coming down, working his way towards the 18, at the corner of the 18, draws a crowd and goes down, and I think they want a penalty. There is a foul, but the question is, where was he on the field? This is going to be close. It looks like he would outside of the box. So, and we get a yellow card. So City picks up a yellow. First one of the match. So the situation is it could have been much worse for City, as the foul occurred not in the penalty area, but right outside the penalty box. So this is a great chance for Eastlake to try and find an equalizer here, as they're going to get a shot right outside the 18. I mean, it looks like the ball, from my vantage point, it looks like the ball is just almost on the 18 marker, but just outside. It looks like a three-man wall, gets it over, and could not see through the crowd. Not sure if it went off the goalpost or if the keeper got a hand on it. But take another look at the penalty. As you can tell, he's close, but you can see he was right outside the box. And the shot taken towards the goal, and as I couldn't see through the defenders there, but possibly a good save there by the keeper. So it looks like it may have hit the outside of the goal there, since we got a goal kick here. And he's going to send it long. Short of midfield. And we get a penalty. Foul called. Eastlake right at midfield. There's Torres way out of the goal for his team. Sends it over to Valenzuela. He pushes it forward. It's going to go off the head of Sage Yanis. So throw on the near side. I'll hide with it. And fighting for it. Still has it for Eastlake. And he gets fouled. The referee comes over. We'll take another look. Just a hard challenge. And so Eastlake will get a free kick here. As we're creeping towards the 65th minute here. And so ball in. Everyone's rushing forward and trying to head it back towards in the box, but I think he may have been past the goal line there. So goal kick for City. As they have a 1-0 lead. And their defense has been playing stellar so far this match. Here's a big boot. But headed forward to midfield by Eastlake. I'll fight for it, and we're going to get a call. Foul on City. So free kick at midfield. We'll take another look. Just a little too aggressive, pulling on the arm there. So City, though, playing much better this half. And that better play has rewarded them with the lead here. That was Yanis chasing it down, but not able to handle. It's going to go out of past the touchline, so throw in deep in the defensive third for Eastlake now. Eastlake right outside the box. Here on the near side, trying to work his way in. Able to get in, but taken away nicely by the defense. But still trying to get rid of it, but not out. As Eastlake has it in the middle. And that pass was a little short, was allowing City to overtake and come out. And there's a long pass. And Torres way out of the goal, and it's deflected. And Torres needs to get back in that goal. I wonder if he maybe got hurt on that play. Looks like it took him a while. Maybe he tumbled off camera, but dangerous play for Eastlake. But they came away unscathed. That was Korlov with it along the near side. Rowley, his pass is intercepted. Now Eastlake in the box on the far side, chip in and headed, but it's going to go high and out of play for a goal kick. City, SC San Diego with the lead. Past the 68th minute. Goal kick is at midfield. Sierra battling for it. It's taken away from him. Now sent in along the near side. Giving chase is Hyde. Hyde turns. Has man on him. He's just off the wingman. Wingman now trying to work his way in the 18. Does. Shot is way high and out of play. So perhaps had a good look, but just got too much air on it. And Eastlake, they've had several of those this match. Just not able to get those distant shots on goal. So goal kick for City. There's a long pass attempt along the far side. It's going to be taken by East Lake. East Lake at past midfield. They need a goal to tie. Again, first place on the line. As both these teams are playing their 9th match of the spring 2024 season. East Lake, team in first place, find themselves down a goal. And East Lake, nice passing there, but losing control finally and cleared away up to midfield. And East Lake will set up again. Still plenty of time. It's coming towards the 70th minute. A tie is just as good as a win as far as positioning here on the table. And now we got a penalty committed by East Lake. Just pushing off there, trying to get around his man there in the box. So free kick for City. And taking his time a bit, he's going to send it long. 50-50 ball near midfield, near that center circle. It's going to be taken away by East Lake. And now set in the corner on the near side, trying to work his way in, send it into the box, and it's into the goal, and they tie it. It went in the goal. A bang-bang ricochet play there. We're going to have to take another look at that one. But East Lake able to tie it up. Here we take a look. Set it in the box and headed into the goal. Nice play by Hyde in the 71st minute to tie this match up. It was such a bang-bang play. I wasn't sure if it got in at first or not. But Nick Hyde, number 12. With a perfect header off a nice cross. Tie this match up. So we'll see how City responds. Now here comes East Lake again. And that's Hyde. And passing in the box, way out of the goal is the keeper. And well, chasing down was Rowley, but the defenseman's going to end up getting to it first. And now trying to break out on the near side. Rowley with it, he's dispossessed. And now City trying to work their way back in now. The ball's going to get to Torres. Torres is going to scoop it up. So huge goal by Hyde. May have saved. Oh, here's a risky play by Torres. And having to get away was a East Lake defenseman does. But with that goal, Hyde may have preserved first place for his team if the score holds up. Now here comes Hyde. He dishes off on the far side. Chip in the box this time, handled by the keeper. And he gives it to Rowley. Now City looking to bring it up along the far side. Long pass attempt, looking for Sierra. And he's winds up on the deck, but East Lake with the ball. So East Lake, it's like maybe they're starting to find their groove again here. As this looked to be City's half, the way things are playing out. But here, take a look at the foul there. Be a free kick now for Eastlake as we are approaching the 75th minute now. 1-1's our score after a scoreless first half. And I just put the ball in play. Now chip in the box, headed out by the defense and booted up in the air, volleyed up in the air. And it's number 40 with it on the far side. And they're going to send it back. So pressure by Eastlake, causing a retreat. And we'll try the near side. That's Korlov with it. He sends it back. Now there's a long pass attempt. Looking for Sierra. Goal scorer for City. And it's going to trickle on Torres, and Sierra putting on pressure, causing Torres to send it away. Now midfield. And it trickles past the City player, but he gets it back on that far side. Trying to bring it up near midfield. And he's forced off the ball nicely by Eastlake, but ball's headed up. Forward by City, and a kick forward by City. Now there's Sierra outside the 18 on the far side. Tried to split the defense and losing it. And big boot by Eastlake, but it's out of play. Deflected maybe, so it's going to be, now they changed it, switch it up, and now they're going to say it is going to be a throw for City. No throw in, and right away, they blow the whistle. We'll get a turn the ball over. So Eastlake gets it in quick along that near side and out of play, and potentially into some fans there. They're a little close there on the sideline. They might want to consider backing up a bit. Now there's a fight for it in the near corner. It's going to go out of play, and they're going to say it's off of City. So it would be a goal kick for Eastlake. So Torres sends it long. And at midfield. And sent backwards by City. They'll reset. So City needs a goal here. And a win to overtake first place. A tie, and Eastlake will remain in first place. It's one of the marquee matchups for the UPSL this weekend. Two really good teams going at it tonight on this Memorial Day weekend. Rally now with it. Up, oversteps it, but trying to shield the player away from the ball, commits the foul. So free kick for Eastlake. And there's a pass that goes behind, so City will clear this one, send it long, but too long for anyone. Now a little pressure by City. They'll drop it back to Torres. Torres, the keeper for Eastlake. He sends it up, no one there for Eastlake. Now here comes alongside the near touch. Ball sent in, but going to be headed for by Eastlake. Hyde drug down from behind. Foul on City. Right outside the center circle. Now Eastlake on the far side. Escapes one man. Pass is going to be taken eventually away by City. Now Souza, number 5, booting it forward for City. Sierra's there, but can't get to it. And Eastlake's going to come away with it. As they cross midfield once more. Drop it off the middle into space. Eastlake is there. Pass was intercepted by Rowley. Now City needing a goal. A goal may give them first place. As time is starting to become a factor now as we are approaching the 80th minute. About to cross the 80th minute here in this matchup. About 10 minutes in regulation plus any stoppage. There's a boot in the box, headed for by City by the defense, but Eastlake is going to track it down. And now Hyde dishes it off. Now they're working over the far side. Now send in the box and headed forward, but there was a foul prior to that header as the player went down. Maybe a push there by Hyde, maybe, perhaps. So it'll be a goal kick for City. And the keeper standing with his hands on his hips. We might be. Oh, never get into play. Now, pass to no one by City. It's taken by Eastlake. Sierra is there. Applying a little bit of pressure. Now Eastlake bringing it up. Center circle now sent in on the near side. Now trying to work her way around its man. And there's a pass to Hyde. Hyde, a little bit of a heavy touch there. But it was a nice pass. If Hyde could have handled that pass maybe a little bit better, could have maybe had a shot opportunity, but the last is a little too heavy and trickled on the keeper. That was a good idea. And we get a foul near midfield on the far side. City will get a free kick. As we are approaching the 82nd minute, about to cross into the 83rd minute. So time is certainly becoming a factor now for City. They're the ones who need a goal if they want first place. Eastlake, if they can hold on. And this thing 1-1, they'll walk out of here still in first place. And ball's chipped out of bounds there, so they'll be throwing here for East Lake. Oh, big switch on the far side near midfield. And dish off right up a few yards outside the 18. And you see little white Reyes maybe calling for it there. But they're pushed out by City. He's like trying to work it in, and it's intercepted and booted out by midfield. There's Sierra by himself at midfield, but he's got 3 men in front of him. Now he's got some help. Now moving into the middle, trying to get around, and he's dispossessed. Tries to get it back, and he's fouled. Or rather, Sierra fouls Eastlake. And Eastlake quickly, they bring it up. Eastlake. While a tie will keep them in first place, they'd love to get a win and put a little bit of distance between them. And there's a nice shot at, oh, just over the top bar on the far corner. Nice shot. We'll take another look here. This one was close. And the keeper would not have been able to get to that one. That was a nice shot, but just a tad high. But it did not miss that top right corner by much. For the potential game winner right there. So we have goal kick Ball hits the turf near midfield. That's Sierra with it, I believe, and he goes down. So it'll be a free kick. Sierra picking up goal number 11, I believe, for his team tonight. And I'm sure they'd love to see another one from him tonight before time runs out here. We're closing in. We're approaching the 85th minute. Can City break through again, and can they claim first place? And we get a whistle. Eastlake will bring it up. And we got a stoppage here. The Eastlake is questioning the play. So nothing more than a free kick. Now Eastlake on the far side, bring it out. And ball's tipped away by the defense of City as Eastlake was trying to break in on that far side. There's a little fight for it along the far side and go out of play, or they're called foul, right along the far touch line. So it'll be free kick for Eastlake as we're about to cross the 86th minute. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. City SC needs a goal to claim first place. Eastlake just needs to hang on and preserve this tie. Now ball in the box and headed and off the goalpost. I'll take another look as the ball hit the turf and the header just went off the post for goal kick. So Eastlake threatening late. Looking to snatch this victory after being down 1-0. So ball's going to play. Eastlake's going to throw it in on the far side. There's Hyde with it. He's got a crowd and he gets fouled, so it'll be free kick for Eastlake. So we're past the 87th minute now. Time really winding down. Eastlake taking their time here. All right, ball in the box and right outside 18 and shot and blocked. And past the goal line. Let's take another look here. As nice play. I think that was Reyes. Volleyed that ball and goes out off of City. So we have a corner. I think corner number 5 for Eastlake on the near side. Be a right-footed boot here. Chance for Eastlake to get one here and maybe sneak out of here with a victory. And with first place intact. Ready for the go-ahead and the ball in and headed by the defense and out. So we'll do this again. So another chance for Eastlake. We'll see if they can break this tie. Again, another right-footed swing. And just waiting for the go-ahead. And the ball rolled off the line there. Now we're going to go hand up, ball in, and Ball winds up hitting the turf and going out of play for goal kick, it looks like. Taking another look. It's just a little high and not able to be handled. So now by our clock here, past the 89th minute. And I'd like to see a little sense of urgency here from City. Tie is not going to help them get first place. They need a goal. They need a victory here. Eastlake. Now we get a yellow. Second yellow card issued. And this one's going to go against Eastlake. So one yellow each. This one comes late in the match. So right at near midfield. Chance for City, San Diego. They need a goal to get first place. A tie will leave these teams still with virtual identical records and statistics, but Eastlake will have first place over number of goals scored. And now ball is cleared away and up high out of play. And by our clock, we're past the 90th minute. Of course, the official on the field has the referee has the official time. But it looks like now Eastlake might be content on preserving the tie here and preserving first place. Now there's a big boot by Eastlake into the right outside the box here on the near side. Trying to work her way around two men. Takes a shot and goes towards the goal. And it's going to be, goes out here along the sideline near touch, throwing quick. If we aren't stoppage, did not get an indication of how much time we have. So we'll just stay with you until the referee says full time. Now ball out of play. We're going to get a corner here for Eastlake. They have a chance. And what could be the last kick before the whistle. This could be the last gasp for any team. Eastlake with the corner on the near side. Ball in. And Hyde tried to get ahead on us, but it's headed up by the defense. So we're going to get a corner on the far side. So the referee allowing, we're saying there's enough time for maybe one more kick here on the far side now. Eastlake, can they pull this off? Into the box. Punched up by the keeper, giving chase and letting it go out. So it'll be a quick throw here for Eastlake. Moments here before the whistle, and now we get a call. So we're going to get a foul, it looks like, on Eastlake. I think. So Eastlake protesting it to the referee. Or are we going to get a free kick right here by Eastlake near the left touch line? Looks like that's going to be the case. So this is almost a corner here for Eastlake. So looks like we're past 3 minutes in. Kick underway. And ball hits the ground, and it's going to be cleared away by City. Step back in and cleared away once more by City. And that is the final, folks. So Eastlake Soccer with a late goal in the 71st minute find the equalizer, and the score holds up, and they remain in first place as they play to a 1-1 draw with City SC San Diego. 1-1 is the final, and a good match City SC coming out much different in the second half on the attack with a couple chances early. We'll take a look at the match highlights. And here you see the first goal by Sierra. Just left with space and just a nice hard shot that Torres could not handle. And then late, as I said, in the 71st minute, a beautiful pass and header into the goal. Bang, bang play. And Eastlake Soccer stay in first place in this marquee matchup of the UPSL SoCal South Division. 1-1 is our final here at Aviara Community Park in Carlsbad, California. And that will do it for us tonight, folks. Again, my name is John Reno, and this presentation of UPSL Premier Soccer Action was presented to you by Vetter Media. And we'll go ahead and say goodnight to you all and enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. Enjoy Memorial Day. And we shall see you all next time on the pitch. Have a good night, everyone.